What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of Draco's Journey to Master Ball, where I use rental teams or teams that I've created to reach the Master Ball tier. I'm Draco, and in this one, we are going to continue with this Diggersby team. It's a really fun team. I'll have the creator links below and all that good stuff. So we're just going to jump right into it. And if you do enjoy the Diggersby like I have been, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the battles in a minute. Okay. Another Intimidator user. These Intimidator users drive me nuts. Not even gonna lie. There needs to be less of them, in my opinion. Like, there's so many Intimidator users that can be out there, and it just needs to be less. I mean, you only ever see Innocent and Landorus, but I'm just complaining. Okay. So, Whimsicott. Should we just might as well go with Diggersby again? See what happens here. Diggersby, Calyrex, and Zacian. Rillaboom could do good here. Rillaboom can do alright against the whale. Whatever. Let's run it. Let's see what this does here. Probably should have brought Rillaboom for the whale. And even for Regieleki, priority attacks. But let's see what happens. Alright. This team's really cool. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a good team. Definitely would recommend checking it out. So there you go. Tornadus and Zacian. Then we go Diggersby. And, yeah. You know, Diggersby and Whimsicott. That's what I was trying to spit out. We could protect here. And I'm gonna max strike the Thunderous spot. Okay, withdraw the Zacian. Landorus comes in. Yeah, we ain't playing that game right now. Intimidate comes off. See what I'm saying with these dumb Intimidators? Now we're -1 and we're maxing with a -1 mon. We do have huge power, so he's still gonna hit really, really hard. Trying to use these physical Pokemon out here, and you guys are just intimidating, and I don't appreciate it at all. One bit do I appreciate it. I'm just playing. You gotta do what you gotta do. Wimmy's gonna protect. Icy Wind. Okay. Okay, the Icy Wind definitely is terrible. Right down to Focus Sash. Okay. I think it still have Taunt. We could encore that. Should we try and set the tail? Let's try and set the tail in here. And you could max Rockfall, and that takes out their Tornadus. We could max strike. Let's max strike. So they're gonna go big with Landers. Probably to try and get a max airstream off again. But we got a max strike off on that too last turn. So they're already -1. And we're gonna hopefully get a tailwind off. Okay, we do get our tailwind off. That's brilliant. And they get their tailwind off as well. Okay. So they get a max airstream off. Into Whimsicott. Whimsicott just melts under the pressure. Another max strike. It did a pretty good, decent amount of damage there, I'm not gonna lie. I think that was pretty good damage. Okay. Now, what do we want to bring in? Let's bring in Zacian here. And I want to protect here. We want to do Landers or Tornadoes. Let's go into Tornadoes. It doesn't matter. It's still going to faint. That Protect was useless. Next Quake. Okay. 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 So this puts them at what, -1, I think, on their speed? Okay. That's the end of our max, right? I don't know what they're going to bring in next. Hopefully our Zacian... Hopefully our Zacian outspeeds here. Hopefully. That would be excellent if it did. And we'll try high horsepower on that Zacian. Let's see what happens here. We're under Tailwind. They're minus at least 1 on the Landers. So maybe -2. I should have checked. I didn't check. Definitely get in the habit. Always check your board state before you go with your turn. Take that time. Something I don't do. Don't be like me. Alright. What are we doing here? They could protect their Zacian, which would be a good call. We just get a blade off. Perfect. That should definitely, this should definitely take out Landorus. Yeah. Okay, so Lando goes down. And Behemoth Blade. into our Zacian. Hangs on with 9 HP, guys. High horsepower into their Zacian. Their Zacian hangs on. Super effective. Okay. So now we're in the final part of the battle. We're in the end game now. Kyogre. Okay. One more turn of Tailwind. One more turn of Tailwind. If that Kyogre is sashed. That would be crazy if that Kyogre is sashed. I'm going to double up into it. I'm doing it. Perfect. That was a great protect for them. Play rough. Don't miss. Did not miss. Perfect. This is going great. Origin Pulse. Oh, we're going to lose both Pokemon here. Yeah. Okay. That Origin Pulse was a great cover by them. But I don't think they can take Calyrex out. Because I'm thinking if that thing was sashed, it would have been faster than our Zacian. And we're sashed. Like, we're focus sashed. So if that thing was Choice Scarfed, I mean, that's what I'm trying to say, not sashed. If that thing was Choice Scarfed, I think it definitely would have been faster than us. It's still so hard to tell, though, like... I mean... I don't think it's Choice Scarfed. I'm gonna go with it. Okay. Perfect. Calyrex comes in and cleans up with one turn. That's what I like to see. GG's to my opponent. That was a really well-fought match. Really well fought, I think, on both our ends. I think we both did a really good job. And the fact that I just had Calyrex in the back versus something else, I think is what won us the game. Could you imagine if I had Incineroar back there? We would have lost so hard. Anyways, GG's to my opponent. I think we can actually try and get into one more. Let's see what we can do here. Alright. A nice, good old-fashioned swordfish team. Double Genie, Grillaboo. Okay. We can do Whimsicott Diggersby if we really want to. I mean, like, we can just lead every time like that. Like, we don't have to lead that way. We can lead Whimsicott Calyrex if we want. Oh man, my stomach. I'm freaking hungry. Alright. Diggersby, Zacian. And probably Calyrex. I mean, they only have one thing that'll outspeed it. Well, two things potentially. But hopefully we can get Tailwind up. Okay. So we could Tailwind here. And Max Strike, because they got flyers. They got flyers, right? Oh yeah, they got flyers. Okay. Let's do it. Max Strike. Tailwind Max Strike. They're probably gonna go with, like, I don't know, Electroweb. But it doesn't affect us, as Diggersby gets ground. So, let's see what happens here. Tailwind. E-Web does not affect Diggersby. Eject button, that's good. Okay. Regielekki's Life Orb. Calyrex or Zacian? I'm gonna go Zacian. I guess we could have brought our Intimidator in there, but whatever. Next strike. That did so much damage. Okay. And a Behemoth Blade. I forgot we have to take that into Zacian. Okay. So let's protect Zacian. We could max strike this spot. We could max rockfall this spot. Let's max strike this spot again. So our Zacian's gonna protect. Max strike. That should get rid of their Regielekki. Okay. So they still can max. We have one more turn of max, and they can still max. Behemoth Blade into the protect. Okay. What's next? I just dropped my phone. Screen down. Boom Boom comes in. All right. Sacred Sword that spot. Whimsicott and Calyrex is in the back. I'm gonna actually. I think I'm gonna switch in Whimsicott here. I'm gonna go after the Zacian again. Okay, Whimsicott comes out. And about, fake out into the Whimsicott. Critical hit, fake out, that was great. Next strike. Zacian falls. This Diggersby is just picking up KOs here. He's just carrying the team right now. Alright. And Blade. Probably into Zacian. Into the Zacian spot, which... That thing didn't die? Oh my gosh, I thought it died. 1 HP pre-focus sash, guys. What's that nonsense about? Okay. Calyrex. Calyrex. Alright, so now we're small with our bunny. One turn Tailwind, 4 turns of grassy terrain. We could Astral Barrage here. And we could Giga Impact this spot. And then they probably have the whale in the back. And the Rillaboom. Yeah, let's do it this way. So they withdrew the Rillaboom, so they're bringing in what? Kyogre? Kyogre's gonna be big sad here. Big sad. Zacian protected. We're doubling up into the Kyogre essentially. Alright. Pretty big damage to Kyogre there. And Giga Impact to follow. And a KO. Diggersby is like, he's had enough of this. Diggersby, like, I've had enough of being the Forgotten Bunny. I'm kicking everybody out. Taking over Series 12. Tailwind petered out. Alright, so Astro Barrage. They go big with the Rillaboom. I mean, I totally forgot they still had Max. Astro Barrage. It's a +1 Astro Barrage too. Takes out Zacian. So who do they go after? I mean, we're +2 now. Jump solo, and we're sashed. So down to the sash. Okay. Up to 12 HP. Astro Barrage. And probably the Giga Impact again. Let's see what happens here. Diggersby just stayed on the field all battle and was like, yep, I'm staying here. Nothing you can do about it. G-Max Drum Solo into the Diggersby. Takes out Diggersby. Didn't really understand that. I don't know why you didn't go after Calyrex. Because I had a chance of missing with that. I mean, we're just prolonging the inevitable, I feel like, at this point. Diggersby finally went down, though. I mean, I give him that. And, I mean, yep. The Behemoth Blade to finish it. Again, they can only knock out one of my Pokemon, so either way, we win. Even if they were faster. Like, I think we pretty much won the game 3 turns ago. I think if they would have maxed a little sooner, it could have been different. But then again, you were facing down Diggersby. Just Diggersby reminds me of how awesome Greedent is. They're really like trying to figure out what their out is, and they just don't have one. Alright, Astral Brush pokes through and picks up the KO. GG's my opponent. That was a really good match. Diggersby just came out and was like, yeah, I'm doing dirty work. I'm just going to win as much as I can, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, yeah, GG's my opponent. We're going to do another one. Alright. This is the last battle for the day. Alright, so they got Calyrex-shadow, Blastoise, Ensign, and... yeah. Okay. So let's go Whimsicott, Diggersby. This is the last battle. Let's try it. Calyrex and Zacian. We don't even need to bring Zacian. We could bring our Intimidator if we wanted. Let's do it. All right. So they go those guys, and we go these guys. I had to go check something. I heard a kid. So we could Tailwind here. And we could Max Rockfall the Calyrex. Or we could Max Rockfall that. And see what happens here. Let's do it. Max Rockfall the Thunderous. Tailwind. Ooh, they're going big with it. Ooh, I hope it knocks it out. How freaking cool would that be if it knocks it out? In a Moonball, too. That's my kind. That's my kind of Pokeball. Oh, if this knocks it out, guys, we'll be in good shape. We don't want to lower speeds because of Defiant and all that stuff. Let's see what happens here. I really enjoyed this team. This is the last battle with this team. It's been a fun team. I got some good battles. I did way more than I normally do. Because I did play yesterday, so I had a pretty big itch to play today. So you've seen a video. There's a video of me playing, but I actually didn't play the day before or yesterday as of this recording. Max Rockfall. Come on. Just murder it. Just like that. Diggersby says, Thunderous, get out of my game. You're not welcome here. You don't like your genies in our house. So that goes down. Yeah, a bunch of the battles have been really long and stuff like that, so unfortunately, if the battle is over 18 minutes, I won't put it in the video. I put 15 minutes battle long in, I don't mind putting that in. We get the eject button, that's good. So now we can bring in our Calyrex if we want, or we can bring in Zacian. Probably if we bring in our Calyrex, we do lose our Sash, but it might be at this point, it's not a huge deal. Because we have Tailwind up. Where do we want Zacian? Tell you what, I'm gonna bring Calyrex in. I know the Sash gets broke by our Sand, but at this point, if we can pick up another KO, we'll be in really good shape. We'll be up 1. So both the Sashes are broken. And we didn't allow them to get any Dynamax moves off, so that's a plus. Alright. Yeah, that was a really good KO to pick up right away. And they send out Stoice. Blastoise. So we can Astral Barrage here. And max strike the Blastoise. It's our hardest hitting move. 150 damage. Plus stab because we're normal. So I even wrote a note. I have a note in front of me. It says use max strike. Okay, so they protect. It's a good protect. They're going to try and max darkness our Calyrex. But like I said, I think we have the speed advantage, and we're really far ahead right now with that first turn KO. That I don't think they can come back. I'll be shocked if they can. This max strike should take out the Blastoise. Yeah. There was no need to go after that Calyrex because if they wouldn't have protected, our Astral Barrage would have took it out. So I think it's really just Diggersby's game to win and our game to lose. Zacian comes in. So yeah, it's an Astral Barrage here, and a Max Quake, and that'll clean the game up. 3 turns, done and done. Too bad every game isn't this fast. I'd be able to put like five games in a video. It's hard. I will tell you that's the hardest thing that I have as a content creator like this is I don't want to put stuff out that's bad. I don't want to do that. That's just not good. I want to put out stuff that's entertaining. And the way I look at it is if it's something I will watch. Like there's been stuff I put stuff out and then I've watched it and yeah, that's pretty bad. But in my defense, I've only been doing this for just over a year. So Max Quake comes out and I should clean up the KO with Zacian. GG's to my opponent. I'm kind of sorry that was just a straight gouging, but that's what happens. Diggersby is amazing. You get him going, and he's going to do a lot of work. As you've seen, he picked up almost all 4 KOs. The only one he didn't pick up was that Calyrex in that last battle. But yeah, GG's to my opponent. Let me, like I said, this is the last battle of the week, so last battle of the day. So, we are not going to get to the Ultra Ball tier. We did get up to the rank 8. But I don't think we're going to get the Ultra Ball tier anytime soon. Like, if we even look at it, I just don't see it happening. The person would have been like a super high rank. So, yeah. Nope. No big deal. But let me grab the rental code for you guys really quick. And you guys can have that. Alrighty, DK Universe, here it is, the rental code for today's video. It's honestly one of the more fun teams I've used as of late. I would rank it right up there with like that Speed Swap Greedent team I used. I had a blast. That Speed Swap Greedent team is probably my favorite team I've used in all of Series 12, just because of how funny it is to see Greedent speed swapping and just doing some craziness. But this team with the Diggersby is awesome. You get the Tailwind up, and Diggersby is outspeeding a lot of the meta. You got Ally Switch. We didn't click Ally Switch. That's some cheese plays. But if you do get the Ally Switch clicked, it's amazing. It's pretty funny. I seen. I think. Did we get? No, we. I was gonna click it, and I didn't click it, unfortunately. It would have been cool to see it, but Whimsicott with the eject button gives you that free pivot. Diggersby with the huge Pounder Life Orb is a huge hitter on this team, and it just does insane amounts of damage. Didn't bring Rillaboom at all. I mean, if it was like a best of 3, type of scenario, maybe you would bring Rillaboom and Incineroar and mix it up. But I think for some best of one cheese like we were doing for these videos, we just led Whimsicott, Diggersby pretty much every battle, and we won, we lost, whatever. It is what it is. But we did not make it into the Ultra Ball tier. Hopefully in the next video, or at least with the next team, we will make it into the Ultra Ball tier. And speaking of that, if you guys ever have teams or anything you want me to use or check out, you could put them in the comments. You can check out the Facebook group at TK Trading Co. I will have the link below for that. You can get a hold of me there. I do have a Twitter, and I do have a Discord as well, so there's plenty of different ways. We don't do a lot on the Discord, but I do have a Twitter, so you can get me on that. You can do anything to get me to use one of your teams. I have no problem using teams. But that is going to wrap up the Diggersby team for this video and last video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed, as I always do. And if you guys did enjoy the Diggersby content, hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Help me build the DK Trading YouTube channel. And until next time, just remember to take care of yourself and take care of each other. Peace.